What's an opinion that men hold on Reddit that you disagree with?
I've seen a lot of stuff about relationships where a lot of people tell the op to ditch the relationship over an issue that could be compromised over. It gives off a really unhealthy message to just never compromise or work through issues. If I keep banging this lady from Gone Wild, eventually she will bang me.
You just ignore what you've been told and move on. I'm pretty sure most Redditors in here are more interested in messing around, being random, rather than being constructive and interesting. Whenever someone here is concerned about some potentially harmful or irresponsible actions of their friends, family and so, the "it's none of your business, move on" crowd seems to come out of nowhere and completely flood all the top comments. I think it's just the opposite. It is absolutely your business to intervene or at least give some advice. Because humans don't live in a vacuum and our actions have consequences. To me, it's just a part of adult life.
On the subs about hair loss, r/bald in particular, once someone does shave it all off, the go-to suggestion is always grow a beard and you'll be a 10. Well, my wife doesn't care about my shaved head, but she hates facial hair and I like long, deep, slow kisses. Some guys can't grow facial hair to save their life. It's okay to have eyebrows and that's it, fellas. I'm not sure if I'll explain this properly, but I'll give it a lash. Debating in the comments section shouldn't just be an "I'm right you're wrong" scenario. It should also be used as an opportunity to understand the roots of the ideology/opinion/perspective of the other parties involved. I've found that agreeing to disagree becomes much less frustrating this way.
Marriage and having children doesn't seem so bad to me. The overarching trend to disregard emotion and focus purely on the logical path. An example would be weddings. Reddit loves to deride anyone who spends any money on one in lieu of, say, buying a house. It's the logical thing to do. But we are not purely logical beings. Emotions matter, and people move heaven and earth to attend weddings. It's likely the only event you'll ever host where all of your family will be in attendance. The only other time will be when one of you dies. So I totally get why people spend a good chunk of what they have to have a nice evening. It is not a specific opinion that I disagree with, but I disagree with the idea that coming from a place of certainty will help them with their problems. As an example, sometimes when a man or a woman needs help, he or she will formulate the issue in a very know-it-all way. If you follow their premises, you won't be able to arrive at a good solution to the problem. This type of person has a problem and already knows the cause and why there is no solution to that problem, and then argues with people if their premises are questioned. It would be helpful to come from a place of trying to understand and learn, and to be open about what others want to say about the problem they are facing. A more specific opinion I disagree with is that some see things very black and white. You absolutely need to be told to have successful relationships, and when confronted with the information that smaller men having successful relationships, they don't adjust their premise but find an excuse. I don't want to say that the experiences these types of people have aren't true. It's more about trying to think about an issue more logically and questioning one's own assumptions too, not only those of other people. If you're not rich, tall or attractive, you die alone. Shut the fuck up. Stop trying to make excuses for your lack of personality and charm. Is it easier for Henry Cavill to get a date than the average guy? Of course it is. But the idea that every woman expects that is just ludicrous. The average guy is just fine. You people are just awkward potatoes and have weak game. There, I said it. Bring the down votes.